Trevor talks it through, yes, you know it's true. There's nothing you can do when Trevor talks it through. He's sitting in a chair, looking to nowhere. He sometimes gives stares. Stares? That's not a very good rhyme. Trevor talks it through. Woo! There you go. Yeah, I just remember that. I should have a theme song to start the show. I'm trying to turn it more into like a show, you know? Yeah, slowly being less of just like a random stream and more of a, big time show. That's what I'm. Anyway, that was an attempt. I'll do a different theme song every week. What else have I got to do? Hello, everybody. I'm gonna, as always, assume there's someone out there, and maybe you're watching this in the future, because I've noticed these all go up to they get saved to YouTube and Facebook, and people seem to actually watch. I seem to get more people watching them after the show than during the show. Isn't that interesting? So, I got a new like from Shannon. Thank you, Shannon. So hello, people who are here. Oh, we got some people showing up. T-Bear and S Bunny and Kogo Mashoko and Carolyn and PG, Prince George. That's good. And Matt's here too. Excellent. Today it's a very important topic. Very important topic. We're going to be talking about these dudes over here. Right over here. And that's, Philosopher's Song. You know what? I did learn that one, but I didn't put it on my to-do list. I'm going to add it in there. I mean, I'm getting more of a list. Philosopher's Song. I even learned that one. Okay. Good. Thanks. Good note. I'm not doing every single Monty Python song. Just so you know, I've learned a certain number of them, and that's all I can do. But I did learn the Philosopher's Song, and then I didn't put it on my little to-do list for the show. Just as I was talking about getting more professional. Not off to a good start. Jeez. How did I get that on my list? I learned it in everything. Oh, Bill Shafer. Hey, thanks, Bill. Bill Shafer checking in. So it's great to see everyone. So these dudes here, Monty Python. This is interesting. So there's Monty Python. Last week we were talking about these dudes over here, the Muppets. Oh, they're not quite centered. Let's center the Muppets a little better. There we go. So we talked about the Muppets. So this is kind of like a lead-in, I guess kind of related, silly. Muppets are silly creatures that don't really exist, just like Monty Python. And both of them had a huge influence on me growing up and doing comedy and all that kind of stuff. Probably about equal, I'd say. Well, yeah, I think about equal. About equal. Monty Python, yeah, they're both pretty major. Pretty major. Oh, hey, Elizabeth is here from Stratford. Hello, how you doing? So there is these, we're going to get to this stuff in a second. Pretty much the whole show will be Monty Python today. But I figured I'd do a couple of my poems first, get that out of the way, because I know sometimes people get the notifications coming to the show a little late. So I'm just going to do some filler. Here. Some of my poetry. I'm going to do a couple of poems. I'm just going to do two, I promise. So this is a good chance if you're going like, oh, maybe I should have gone to the bathroom before the show. This would be a great time to do that. Perfect time. So I've written a whole bunch of poems, and I put them all together. I think it's still on my website, Pointless Poems. I've occasionally been reading them, but I've been kind of randomly reading them, and that's too confusing. I'm just going to go from start to finish. I wrote these a long time ago. I don't even remember most of them. And sometimes I get a little surprised. So I'm just going to go through in order. I'm going to read two of them today. And then we'll get right into the meat. But my poems first. There we go. First poem. Help me, he yelled resonantly. That's the title. Perhaps you have heard of the saying, to every cat there is a poodle. Or perhaps not, because I just made it up. Pretty good, right? For me, anyway. Well, what have you got? I challenge you to make up something nearly as witty and pithy and vibrant and resonant. That's a good word, isn't it? Resonant. I will say it again. Resonant. You should try it. You need to say it in as low a voice as possible, and in a nice, echoey place like a stairwell or a bathroom or the bottom of a well, where perhaps you have fallen or been thrown into by your ungrateful children like I have, who have tired of hearing me utter. Resonant, resonant, resonant. There's a poem. I'm going to do one more. Oh, I got my little number count went down by 4 as I was saying that poem. That's awesome. Poetry, that's why poetry, poetry is not for everyone. It's supposed to, I only want the good people. This is going to weed out the people who aren't really into art, into good art. I'm going to read one more, and then we're going to get right into the meat. To spleen. Oh, here we go. I think I read this one once before, actually. To spleen or not to spleen? I have been thinking a lot lately about my spleen, about how poorly I know it, like a relative whose name you might know, but whose exact relation to you is a mystery. I have nothing against my spleen. On the contrary, I think it a fine organ, doing whatever it does, wherever it might happen to be. I have even used the term, vent my spleen, before. I have no idea what it means. It must be a metaphor of some sort, although when I try to picture it, I am rather disgusted. And it takes a while for the image of a big metal tube sticking out of my body to go away, although, ironically, I have just vented my spleen. About venting my spleen. I must be overheating. Okay, there you go. There's poetry. You didn't know you needed it, but you did need it. You did need it. Okay, let's get to the topic. The topic at hand here. Monty Python. There they are. I even looked up 2 separate pictures of them. That's how much work I'm trying to put in this thing now. Yeah, I got 2 different pictures. I just didn't put the same picture up twice. I'm a pro. Let's take a look and see if anyone's saying. A lot of people just shouting out names of Monty Python songs. I learned a certain number, and that's all I'm doing today. But you're welcome to write them in the comments, because as it happened, one of the ones I learned I forgot to put on my list of things I was going to do today. So that was actually quite good. So some people snapped. Okay, good. Oh, I'm getting some snaps. Okay, getting a couple of snaps. So Monty Python, I remember watching them my entire life. I don't know when I wasn't. My parents had it on the TV and would watch it, and I would watch it too, no matter what age I was. I think it was on PBS stations. We were in Ottawa first, and then when I moved to Belleville, there was one in Watertown that would play it. And yeah, I would watch it absolutely nonstop. It was quite something. And looking back, yeah, that was a different time, because they didn't really do the program for children. In fact, I think some modern parents would probably consider this not child-friendly material, right? Like, what could it do on an impressionable young child? Some of these things they were talking about, but I look at me. Look how I turned down, right? And I was watching it since I was probably like a little tiny kid, and I'm fine, totally fine. Life's totally normal career choices. I'm going to. The Bear says with a complete flying. Yeah, I've watched almost all of it. Watertown, that's what he had. Yep, Watertown. That was my station, George. Watertown, that was the station. And Elizabeth says, have you read John Cleese's biography? Yes, I have. I have read it. Yep, I've done that. See, I actually know something about this subject. So Monty Python, I've done a bit of reading on it. So one of the problems with doing some Monty Python bits is Monty Python when they wrote. Writing sketch comedy, and they mainly did sketches, although I'll mainly be doing the songs today, is really the sketch problem with sketch comedy is ending the sketch. It's really hard to end it, so they just didn't bother. They would just go now something completely different, or they'd break into some judgmental character insulting the sketch. It means that when you go back and try to do Monty Python material, I don't know if anyone did this when you were younger and had a school assembly and go, oh, we'll do a fun of the pirate sketch or something like that. And then you get to the ending where it's supposed to end and it doesn't end. And you go, oh my God, what? Yeah, they just didn't end stuff. Didn't bother, because that's the hardest part. And so they, being wise people, said, we're just not going to end anything. No. So I'm going to start with a song from the TV show, the Lumberjack song. I think this is, there you go. I remember seeing this as a kid, and I don't think I really understood what was going on in the song, but I still found it hilarious. I think I got enough of it to go, hey, these guys are pretending to be really tough, but they're not. I think I kind of got that. and then they were singing manly, but they weren't manly. I kind of use that a lot in my songwriting. Actually, I even wrote a song called "Manly Song," which is sort of, now that I'm thinking of it, just a different kind of version of this song. Huh. Well, how about that? Anyway, subliminal inspiration. So this is I'm gonna do the lumberjack song. So please, if you feel like it, I think almost everyone knows this one. You should sing along. This one's a classic. Oh, I don't have the intro written down. That's too bad. I loved the intro. Jumping over. Oh, I think I found a version of this. They must have re-recorded it with an ending, because this one seems to end. And I think the original song peters out. So here we go. Oh, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. Oh, I've got to do two parts. Okay, I'll do one, the manly part, and the backup singers, I'll have them have maybe a squeakier voice. Okay, there we go. Technical problem. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. He's a lumberjack and he's okay. He sleeps all night and he works all day. I cut down trees, I eat my lunch, I go to the lavatory. On Wednesdays I go shopping and have buttered scones for tea. He cuts down trees, he eats his lunch, he goes to the lavatory. On Wednesday he goes shopping and has buttered scones for tea. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. I cut down trees, I skip and jump. I like to press wildflowers. I put on women's clothing and hang around in bars. He cuts down trees, he skips and jumps. He likes to press wildflowers. He puts on women's clothing and hangs around in bars. Everyone, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. I cut down trees, I wear high heels, suspenders on the bra. I wish I'd been a girlie, just like my dear papa. He's a lumberjack and he's okay. He sleeps all night and he works all day. He cuts down trees, he wears high heels, suspenders and a bra. Oh, he's a lumberjack and he's okay. He sleeps all night and he works all day. He's a lumberjack and he's okay. He sleeps all night and he works all day. There you go, lumberjack song. Yeah, that one made a big impression of me. I was definitely one of those annoying kids who would recite all the verses and sing all the songs with all my other annoying little friends. It didn't even occur to us that we weren't cool. Yeah, I think we were just so into it. And we would just recite all the sketches and all the characters. Yeah, sing all the songs. Yeah. This is explaining a lot as I'm going through my childhood here. Interesting. Let's take a look what anyone talking about. So, I don't know if anyone else was watching this at an inappropriate age, like I was. Oh, Kyle says hello. And so Kyle just mentioned the Arrogant Worms reunion later. So if you're watching this as you're now live, I'm also trying to picture my head, though some people are going to watch it later. Today, 3 o'clock, Arrogant Worms, first time all together since March. We'll be beaming in from different places. So we won't be able to sing harmony together, but we'll be able to insult each other, which I think is what people really like about us anyway. 3 o'clock today on all the stuff. So that was the TV show. I got to move right along because this is just a 1 hour show that I'm doing here. And I watch the TV show all the time of all the characters. And then, wait, I've got an important thing. Good thing I have a list. List is very important. Okay, let's take the lumberjack off. Here we go. This is an important thing. So, everyone has people they get compared to. Like say, you look like such and such. You look like such and such. I have a couple. I would say number one is probably Eric Idle. This guy here. This guy here. I'm going to pick his nose right there. I've been getting this all my life. Eric Idle. So there's young Eric Idle. Right there. Young Eric Idle. And where's the young? And here's a picture of the young Arrogant Worms. So you kind of see me in the corner there. So that was the young guy. So I don't know if you agree with that. Let's get middle-aged Eric Idle up. And you can compare it to the middle-aged me, which is right before you. Take the glasses off. Yeah. Don't know. So I've gotten this a lot. Yeah. What do you think? Eric Idle. That's the number one I get. Number one. Yeah, the same nose. Yeah. And there's a bit of I think the smile's similar too. Actually, the eyebrows. Are the eyebrows similar? Yeah. It's so. And our hair, when my hair is longer, and when we have the similar type of hair, kind of goes a little crazy. My wife just finally cut my hair like a week and a half ago because she was sick of looking at it. Yeah. So there's Eric Idle. So I've got that one quite a lot. Yep. Yeah. So the other one I get here is this guy, Gene Wilder. He's the other one I get all the time. Gene Wilder. You know, I need a hat. When my hair is exactly the same as Gene Wilder's hair, by the way. The hair is totally the same. So there's the other one. So I don't know what your opinion is on that, whether I'm more of a Eric Idle or Gene Wilder. I think I'm more of an Eric. I think I look much more similar to Eric Idle. But I see the Gene Wilder thing too. Yeah, see the real. Okay. Anyway, I thought I'd bring that up. I thought that was important to discuss. Get out in the open. I'm not sure if there's anyone else. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else I get. Yeah. I learned recently I can do and this is not a thing I'm proud of. I can do a Mitch McConnell impression. See if I can get it right. Is I getting that right? Oh, it really hurts my neck because I have to pull my chin. All the way back. Anyway, I'm not proud to be able to do that. Yeah. That's we were talking about Mitch McConnell, and I just not proud of bearing a resemblance to that. Okay, I'm a little off topic. Sorry. This should be a politics-free zone here. I apologize. And that was okay. Get into the albums now. They had a bunch of albums, Monty Python, and I had this one growing up. I don't know if anyone else had this one. What was it called? Monty Python. I know this is the one I had. Remember comedy albums? Used to be comedy albums. I had tons. We had tons of comedy albums. I think we had more comedy albums than normal albums. And this one I remember when I was thinking back. Could I remember anything? It was on all I remember was the Mary Queen of Scots bit. That was started, I think, the second side, and it was, "Are you Mary Queen of Scots?" "I am," and then it was like 3 minutes of just like violence and screaming. I didn't even know who Mary Queen of Scots was. I thought it was really funny, and we would just reenact that one all the time. Yeah, "Are you Mary Queen of Scots?" So a lot of a bunch of the songs, a bunch of the Python songs are actually on the albums. So I'll do one now. It's not on this album. It's on a different one. I learned this one. I used to play this one a bit. But I just discovered I had the lyrics wrong because I learned it before you could just go on the internet and find lyrics. So I listened and I wrote down the lyrics instead. Where is it here? This is a good one. It's a good Sunday morning song, actually. There we go. So... Here we go. Sing along if you know it. Sit on my face and tell me that you love me. I'll sit in your face and tell you I love you too. I love to hear you oralize when I'm between your thighs. You blow me away. Sit on my face and let my lips embrace you. I'll sit on your face and tell you I love you truly. Life can be fine if we both 69. We sit on our faces in all sorts of places till we're blown away. That's a short song. Anyway, gets its point across. That's a Sit on My Face. Title pretty much says it all. I got the lyrics wrong. I just learned when I went to find the lyrics on now that it's I love to hear you oralize. And I used to think it was I love to hear you moralize when I'm between your thighs, which confused me, but I thought it was funny. I thought that was, yeah. Anyway, yeah. It's oralize, it's not moralize. I love to hear you moralize. I still thought it was funny though. I think they're almost equally. I think it's almost funnier. Anyway, there you go. So there's a nice song. Good morning song. FNAF is asking, did I hear the record that had 2 grooves per side? I don't know. I don't think I had that one. I know I had this one, and I think we had one other one, and I can't remember which one it was. And then I had all my Tom Lehrer albums. And then I had another, my dad had an album of, what were they called? Sinful rugby songs. And it was just all of these rugby players in a pub singing all these really, like, once again, stuff I shouldn't have been hearing or listening to. But I don't know. I think it kind of, all this stuff got lodged in my head. And then I was forced, I was almost condemned into a career of novelty music just from my upbringing. I don't think I had a choice. I think I was done as a child. I thought this was what music was. Like everyone else was listening to, rock and roll bands, and this is what I was listening to. I was like, oh, this is music. That's what songs are supposed to be funny. Yep, that's what I grew up with. Oh, Jeremy thought it was moralized. Well, maybe it is. Maybe the lyrics I found on the internet are wrong. Huh. Okay. Well, somebody should research this, because I just found these lyrics randomly on the internet. So perhaps the version I just played was incorrect and my previous version was correct. Because moralize is funnier, I think, and they would have done the funnier one. Okay. Oh, Ellie Angler just popped in. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. So there's stuff from the albums. I listened to all the albums, memorized them. Obviously, I've since forgotten them. Where else do we go from there? Oh, the Holy Grail. That's what we're going to get to next on our voyage. Holy Grail. Holy Grail. So let's get rid of Python album. And let's get it. There we go. Monty Python, the Holy Grail. I once had the entire movie memorized. As did, once again, many of my annoying friends. I was also annoying. This had a big impact on me, this movie. A little while ago, not too long ago, I was in a course, taking a course called The Art of Teaching. The Art of Teaching. And one of the things we were asked is like, when has there ever been a piece of art where you felt, an epiphany or you felt the vastness of the universe, or which changed your whole frame of reference? I think the way it was being asked, I think it was leaning more towards like an artwork or a great piece of music or something like that. And none. I could think of not a single piece of like capital A art that had done that to me. I just look at art and I go, oh, that's a pretty picture. But there was a moment that did change my life when I saw it, and I remembered it was like I think he was looking for like that out of body experience where you see this work and like, oh, and you're consumed by it, and it was right here with this scene right here. I remember seeing that for the first time. I think I saw it at the movie theaters, but it apparently came out in 1975. So how could that have been? I would have been 5. Maybe it came. Oh, I don't know. My memory is bad. But I remember the first time. I do know when I saw the Black Knight scene, I was just like I don't even know if I laughed. I was beyond laughter. Just like it was like nothing I'd ever seen. And I had like limbs. I was just the funniest damn thing. So funny. Anyway, so that was what I used as my moment of being, taken away by art. And I think it's art anyway. I think it's freaking better than a stupid painting. That's what I think. Black Knight scene is better. And my dad and my brother recently bought me a Black Knight doll. I should have got it for this, which was very nice of them. So yeah, that blew me away. Monty Python, the Holy Grail. So this, O.T. Bear used to have it. Well, I've got a Black Knight doll because my dad and my brother are very nice people, and they want me to have good things, nice things, like the doll from that. Except I can't open it because I could. They said I could do anything I want, but then I looked up how much they would have paid for it and how much money it's worth less if I open it. But I really want to play with it. I should just open it and play with the detachable limbs. Anyway, that's for me. Maybe I'll bring it out another time. We can all play with the doll. Come over sometime. I'll have a play date. I may scratch. So this movie was a big change. I think of all the movies I've ever seen, I don't think anything has affected me as much as Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I don't know if that's a good thing to say or a sad thing to say, because I've seen a lot of the big dramas too, and I go, yeah, okay, oh, that was sad, and then the next day I'm like, what was that? Did I watch that movie? Oh, I don't remember. But this, that stuck with me. So I'm going to play a song from the Holy Grail. There's a bunch of song fragments in it, like Camelot, the Tremelot. And I haven't seen the actual musical Spamalot, so I don't know any of the songs from that. But I do. My favorite was the Brave Sir Robin. So I think the version I found kind of pieces together the couple of Brave Sir Robin bits into one kind of song. Bravely brave Sir Robin rode forth from Camelot. He was not afraid to die, oh, brave Sir Robin. He was not at all afraid to be killed in nasty ways. Brave, 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 brave Sir Robin. He was not the least bit scared to be mashed into a pulp, or to have his eyes gouged out and his elbows broken, to have his kneecap split and his body burned away, and his limbs all hacked and mangled, brave Sir Robin. His head smashed in and his heart cut out and his liver removed and his bowels unplugged, his nostrils raped and his bottom burned off and his penis. Brave Sir Robin ran away, bravely ran away, away. When danger hailed his ugly head, he bravely turned his tail and fled. Yes, brave Sir Robin turned about, and gallantly he chickened out, bravely taking to his feet. When he was beat, very brave retreat, bravest of the brave, brave Sir Robin. Bravest of the brave Sir Robin. Brave Sir Robin bravely ran away. Hooray. There you go. So I don't know if anyone else... yeah, there's so much in that movie. Oh, Matt saw the original Broadway cast of Spamalot. Yeah, I keep on meaning to see. I should have looked at the Camelot song too. I like that. Dun, 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 my Camelot. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, good. Some people are now quoting from the movie, which is awesome. Because that's what you're supposed to do with the Holy Grail. You're supposed to start quoting from it. Yep. And I also like that the movie didn't even bother really having an ending. They just kind of, at the end, they're just like, that's enough. We'll just, yeah, it's done. Yep, we got through it. Good enough. There we go. Brave, brave Sir Robin. So where am I going after this? Oh, Life of Brian. I think I'm going to Life of Brian after this one. Life of Brian. Where's my picture? There we go. Life of Brian. I think this is the Holy Grail. I don't know which one's a better movie over. It's hard to say. I like both, but the Life of Brian is actually a full story. It actually feels like a movie. So I guess they're just different kind of things. Love Life of Brian. It seemed to have some controversy when it came out. I'm not sure why. There was something I don't know. Some people were upset with Brian, I guess. Life of Brian was an awesome movie. Of course, there's a song, hit song from it. This is probably the closest they had to, I think, their biggest hit song, right? Yeah. I mean, that's where I'm getting to. Yeah. So I love this scene, even when the movie came out. The singing at the end. If you listen to Arrogant Worm's music, you know. The cheerful songs in horrible situations is kind of a comedy standby for us. I think it is for a lot of comedians. It's now that I'm thinking of it, the Bright Side of Life is kind of similar to Rippy the Gator in the cheerfulness of the horribleness of things. It's that kind of gag. I watched this movie so many times. Some people are chiming in here. Mary says, used to scandalize my uber Catholic mom by quoting the movie constantly. Oh, that's good. Yeah, see, I didn't have the pleasure of tension because my parents were both huge fans. So, my dad took me to all these movies and bought all the albums. I Apparently the most played song at funerals. How about that? Huh. Well, that's good. I think that's a good thing. Much more cheerful than a lot of funeral songs are sad. Like, I know someone died. Like, I'm not saying it shouldn't, but, yeah, it doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be that much of a bummer. I don't want people to be all bummed out. I mean, I know a couple of people are going to be really happy when I die, and the rest might be sad, but I don't want them to I think I'd want to line it up. This is a good one. Okay, why don't I sing the song? This is an awesome song. Oh, I still have reverb on. Sorry about it. Okay. Some things in life are bad. They can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this will help things turn out for the best. Oh, always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. Life seems jolly rotten. There's one thing you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. Oh, always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. For life is quite absurd, and death's the final word. You must always face the curtain with a bow. Forget about your sin, give the audience a grin. Enjoy it, it's the last chance anyhow. Oh, so always look on the bright side of death. Just before you dry your terminal breath. Life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Life's a laugh and death's a joke, it's true. You'll see it's all a show. Keep laughing as you go. Remember that the last laugh is on you. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life. Always. Yeah, that one fades out. Fade out songs are always hard to do live. Very tricky. I mean, I guess I could have done the bright side of life. Dun, dun, dun. Done something like that instead. A big ending. That's a nice song. I like that song. That's a good song. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I'm not dead yet. Oh, good. People are still quoting stuff. That's great. That's all you have to do. You just have to start to bring up Monty Python and people start quoting stuff. Yeah, this would be a hard song for a lot of people to play. If you couldn't whistle, I don't think this song, people will go, oh, it's not a very good version. It's not got any whistling in it. Whistling's kind of, central to the tune. I love whistling. I need more whistle songs, that's for sure. I have a couple songs I whistle. I should whistle a little bit more. Yeah, what are we doing here? Oh man, we are moving. We're moving right along here. We're moving right along. We've got lots of time. Okay. What am I gonna? I'm just gonna move on. That's what I'm gonna do. So there was that was that one. I'm gonna move. This next one. There we go. So that was Life of Brian. And then they had Meaning of Life, which I didn't like as much as the other two. I have to admit, some parts of it I love, and other parts I didn't like as much. It just didn't seem to come together as much. But some of the bits are super awesome. I don't know. I'm probably gonna get some people upset that I said that. I liked Meaning of Life, but yeah, it didn't gel. Does that make it? Yeah, and I think the Pythons admit that too, that it was a little more uneven than their previous movies. But it had a couple of great numbers, and they had a much bigger budget, so they got to do some bigger things, like this massive dance scene. You probably know which song I'm about to play. Oh, and there's another song. Oh my God, there's 2 songs I missed off my list. Okay, at the end, I'm just going to play the songs that I forgot to write down. The Universe song. Jesus, what is wrong with me? Oh my God, so I got to do that one, and I got to do the Bruce's song at the end. Okay. Man, like I said, I totally need a producer. I need someone to keep me on track. Fortunately, I don't have money or budget or anything or income for the show, so that makes it harder to get people to work for me. Not impossible, though. I could always just lie to someone, say I'm going to pay them. Anyway, that's just me thinking out loud. So yeah, I don't know what people's opinions of meaning of life are. Wasn't as much fan of me. Yeah, okay. So mentors with me. Slapping each other as fish was. Oh yeah, I thought some of the stuff in this movie was great. And Mr. Creosote, which I know divides people, I just thought that was super awesome. The Mr. Creosote bit. Oh yeah, talk about commitment to an idea. They had their idea, and I think they knew that maybe it would work, maybe it wouldn't. But they got the budget, and I think it was more like, we have the budget to make someone explode. Let's do it. Let's spend our special effects money on having a guy eat so much food he explodes. Let's do that. Anyway, yeah. So, Graeme. I didn't learn that one. Isn't it? There's so many. But the one I have definitely sort of learned, and this one is Every Sperm is Sacred, of course. And this is as close. I think this is their biggest song, as in, like, most of their songs are like 80 seconds long, and this one here is like an epic. I don't know how I'm going to recreate it with just a guitar in my voice. I'll give it a try, though. Here we go. Let's give this a shot. Okay. There are Jews in this world, there are Buddhists, there are Hindus and Mormons, and then there are those that follow Muhammad, but I've never been one of them. I'm a Roman Catholic, and I have been since the day I was born. And the one thing they say about Catholics is they'll take you as soon as you're warm. You don't have to be a 6-footer. You don't have to have a great brain. You don't have to have any clothes on. You're a Catholic the moment Dad came, because every sperm is sacred. Every sperm is great. If a sperm is wasted, God gets quite irate. Every sperm is sacred. Every sperm is great. If a sperm is wasted, God gets quite irate. Let the heathen spill theirs upon the dusty ground. God shall make them pay for each sperm that can't be found. Every sperm is wanted, every sperm is good. Every sperm is needed in your neighborhood. Hindu, Taoist, Mormons spill theirs just anywhere. But God loves those who treat their semen with more care. Every sperm is sacred, every sperm is great. If a sperm is wasted, God gets quite irate. Every sperm is wanted, every sperm is good. Every sperm is needed in your neighborhood. Every sperm is useful, every sperm is fine. God needs everybody's, mine and mine and mine. Let the pagans spill theirs upon the dusty plain. God shall strike them down for each sperm they spill in vain. Every sperm is sacred, every sperm is good. Every sperm is needed in your neighborhood. Every sperm is sacred, every sperm is great. If a sperm is wasted, God gets quite irate. Something like that. Whew, that's a epic. That song is an epic song. So that was Every Sperm is Sacred. Okay. So I've just got a couple of songs that I missed. I missed a couple of songs. I learned them and I missed them. And I'm just going to go back and do them, even though I kind of had this whole chronological flow thing going. That's what I had. That was my plan. But then I missed the Bruce's song. Bruce's Philosopher's Song, which I love. Anyway, let's go back to anyone in this than the other. Oh. A mentor's asking if anyone is hearing more sound from one speaker than the other. That would be, well, maybe, I think it is. I think it is in stereo, I think, this microphone. So if I'm singing too much into one side, yeah, okay. Anyone, you can join that in. Oh, Dan says, every sperm taught me more about sex ed than I learned sex than I learned in sex. Yeah, it's educational. A lot of the Monty Python stuff, they usually, have their facts right. And Gananas 55642 says, want to become famous, buy followers, primes, and viewers on Oh, that's great. I do want to become famous. This has popped up. This message has popped up before. It's funny. The font looks like it's been kind of clipped together from newsprint. Weird. Okay. Somebody wants Eric the Half a Beat. I'm going to make you wait for that. That was going to be my closer. That's going to be my closer, Eric the Half a Beat. Jenna wants to know what time is the Arrogant Worm show in Pacific time. I think that would be noon. I think. -3? Yeah, I think it's noon. Okay. Oh, somebody already answered. Oh, that's nice. Here we go. One of the things I love about Monty Python is that they combine all the different levels of humor and mush them up together. They take highbrow, intellectual humor, and they'll go all the way to poopy pee-pee jokes. They don't care. And they mush them all together. And Bruce's Philosopher Song is a great example of that. Oh, this fits into what I was talking before about the Filthy Rugby Song album that my dad had that I listened to all the time. It was full of, the Bruce's Philosopher Song is kind of based on that genre of music, the pub music. And I loved this song even when I was a kid, even though I didn't know who any of these people they were talking about were. I could tell just by the names that they were supposed to be smart, clever people, and they're doing something dumb. And that's comedy right there. Sing along if you know it. Emmanuel Kent was a real pissant who was very rarely stable. Had digger was a booze. Why am I singing it like a country song? Isn't that weird? That's weird. Why am I singing it like a... I guess I could... Yeah, I'm going to put it up a key. Here we go. Emmanuel Kent was a real... I'm not going to sing it like a country song this time. I mean, unless you want me to. Emmanuel Kent was a real pissant who was very rarely stable. High digger was a boozy beggar who could think you under the table. David Hume could outconsume Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel, and Wittgenstein was a beery swine who shuffed a sloshed a schlegel. There's nothing Nietzsche couldn't teach about the raising of the wrist. Socrates himself was permanently pissed. John Stuart Mill, of his own free will, half a pint of shandy, was particularly ill. Plato, they say, could stick it away, half a crate of whiskey every day. Aristotle was a bugger for the bottle. Hobbes was fond of his dram, and Rene Descartes was a drunken fart. I drink, therefore I am. Yes, Socrates himself is particularly pissed. A lovely little bugger, but a lovely little thinker, but a bugger when he's pissed. Whew, I was doing all right till the end there. There's a lot of words. They go by quick. Okay, I did that one. Good. That was one I forgot. And there was another one, which was actually one of my favorite songs that I forgot. What is it called? So I can find it on my list here. It's the Universe song. What is it called? Galaxy song. That's what it's called. Okay, this one's really hard though. So if you're like, I should have practiced it again, but I forgot that I was going to play it. Okay, there we go. So far I get through this one. Oh, what guitar are you using, Trevor? Says Wyatt. Here. I'm using this guitar here. That's what. Oh, like what is it? It's a Vagabond. It's a handmade travel guitar from a guy in central New York State. Awesome. I bought this used. It's like 20, 30 years old. But he's still making them apparently. And they're by far the best travel guitar around. Mm-hmm. Vagabond travel guitar. Look that up. I should get paid. I don't think that guy has a lot of money. He's just a guy. Just remember that you're standing on a pond. I think I did higher than this. I sing higher than the Monty Python guys. Just remember that you're standing on a planet that is evolving, revolving at 900 miles an hour. That's orbiting at 19 miles a second. So it's reckoned the sun, which is the source of all our power. The sun and you and me and all the stars that we can see are moving at 5 million miles a day in an outer spiral arm at 40,000 miles an hour in a galaxy we call the Milky Way. Our galaxy itself contains 100 billion stars. It's 100,000 light years side to side. It bulges in the middle, 16,000 light years thick, but us it's 50,000 light years wide. 30,000 light years from galactic central point. We go around every 200 million years. And our galaxy is one of millions of billions in this amazing and expanding universe. Well, the universe itself keeps on expanding and expanding in all the directions it can whiz. As fast as it can go, the speed you light, 12 million miles a minute, and that's the fastest speed there is. So remember when you're feeling very small and insecure, how amazingly unlikely is your birth. And pray that there's intelligent life somewhere out in space, 'cause there's bugger all down here on Earth. There. Sort of did that one. I should have practiced that more, but I forgot to put it on my list. That's my excuse. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. I've still got Eric the Half of Me coming up, but before that, I think we need to figure out what we're going to be doing next week for our topic. So I'm just doing. I have to always get this stupid poll thing up. There's probably a better way to do this, but I haven't figured it out yet. So I do this show every week. Just as I'm getting this up, I just want to do a quick note from our sponsor, which is me. I'm the sponsor. I also do comedy classes. You can email me if you want to do one of those. Oh, wait a second. I got to get my... I got to get better at this whole business side of things here. Wait a second. Where is that? There we go. Okay. I think that's paused. Good. What was I doing there? I got distracted. As soon as I have to do stuff on my screen, it just all goes to hell. Where is it? There's my website. It's trevorstrong.org. And then my other data. Where's my other data? Where is it? Logo. Here we go. There's my logo. So I'm Trevor the Worm. And I think I'm not going to even bother pushing the tipping for this show. It doesn't really make sense. trevorstrong@gmail.com if you want to get a hold of me. I do comedy classes. I'm starting one on Monday. It's all booked, but if you want to do one later, just send me an email. And next time I'm doing one, I'll send you an email. I write custom songs if you want a custom song written for something. And then I also do Zoom concerts. Up to 20 of your friends can Zoom in. You can all Zoom in together. Pretend you're together at a concert. Well, you actually will be, but it'll just be on Zoom. And I do that too. Okay, I think that's all my stuff. Why do I have so many freaking windows open here? Let's go back. Where was I doing? Here we go. Got to get, so this is the point where you put in your suggestions for next week's topic. So I'm going to get this set up here, and then poll. Here we go. Manage poll. There we go. Oh, I had a new graphic too for this. There we go. Where was that? Oh, what is going? Where's my? There we go. I had a new graphic for. Oh, but now I already have my other graphic up. Anyway, we'll just do the poll. So let's get some ideas for. Let me scroll down. Is anyone carburetors? Great, carburetors. New poll. So here we go. New poll. Question. Topic. It's always the same question. Topic. You guys have been doing great at topic so far. Topic carburetors. Okay. Carburetors. As always, carburetors is in there. Sesame Street. Yeah, we can do Sesame Street. Sesame Street. I can only do 5. It only lets me pick 5, by the way. Trevor's top 10 favorite comedy albums. Okay. Okay. I'll just put comedy albums. It only lets me type a few characters here. Comedy albums. Okay. Should I do Weird Al as well? Or, yeah, I'll do Weird Al. Okay, Weird Al. And one more. I'm just taking what I can here as I see it. Okay. Any other that I probably missed some here? Oh, 3 Dead Trolls and a Baggie. There we go. That's a good one. Or is that someone answering something else? 3 Dead Trolls? Okay. 3 Dead Trolls. There was 3 Dead Trolls. Dead Trolls. Okay. Those. Okay. So we're gonna have carburetors, Sesame Street, comedy albums, Weird Al, and 3 Dead Trolls. You can vote on this if you're on the Twitch stream. The Twitch gets to do this. Unfortunately, it doesn't have that function for Facebook and for YouTube. But if you want that, you can just follow me at Twitch at Trevor the Worm. Here we go. I'm starting the poll. We'll see what happens here. So thanks as always for everyone coming out. I'm going to do one last song after this, which has been requested often. Somebody really wants to hear this song. And it's one that I haven't actually really... Eric the Half-a-Bee, I remember it, but I don't remember it well. I think it was on an album that I didn't have. So I've looked it up, and hopefully I'll do a good rendition for you. Any questions that people were asking? I think there were some questions that people were asking. Dave Ridgway, what are you doing your PhD in? I'm doing my PhD in education. The title is Conceptions of Creativity in the Ontario Elementary Education System, historically situated document analysis, 1853 to 2018. That's a snappy title, isn't it? Academic stuff is great. That's a snappy title. Yeah, it's like a whole paragraph, just the title. That's what it is. I won't say anything else because once I start talking about that research crap, it goes on forever. Okay, we got the results in. Next week's topic is Weird Al. Okay, this is another one I can talk about. Wow, we're just going through my childhood here. This is like, wow, the things that made me. Okay, Weird Al. Weird Al is the topic for next week. That is awesome. Okay. I'm going to close that. Weird Al. Dave says he knows 2 of those words. Oh, I got to make it. Okay. I have to make it less understandable. The whole point of academia is to further knowledge, but in such a way that only the chosen few can understand it. That's kind of the goal, right? Yeah, I don't want to be comprehensible. Okay, I'll have to change some of those words. Weird Al it is. Dan Eckerman says, can you do your dissertation in a song? Well, Dan, not only can I've already done it. If you put, how could you find it? You could Google Trevor Strong creativity song or something like that. It might pop up for that, or Trevor Strong creativity in education. Google that and you will find my 3-minute song, which completely describes my research. I did that. I already did it. I already put it into a song. Yeah. So there you go, Dan. Yeah. Ask and ye shall receive. Absolutely. Okay. FNAF says, he's saying, you better bring your game. I'm an encyclopedia on the topic of Weird Al. I'm not an I'm good at Weird Al, but I'm not an encyclopedia on it. That's for sure. That is for sure. So I think FNAF. I'll get one of those wireless earpieces, and we'll set it up, and you can just talk into my ear, so I sound more intelligent about what I'm talking about. Yep. Okay. UHF. That's right. I loved UHF. Yeah. Spatula City. Okay. Where is it? Eric the Half-a-Bee. There we go. It was interesting when I was looking up the Monty Python stuff, because there was some stuff I really, 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 really knew, and then there was a couple of bits which I didn't really know at all that other people seem to really be familiar with. So it was interesting. Yeah, Eric the Half-a-Bee, I vaguely remember, but I don't know. This bit wasn't one that I had a lot of experience with for some reason. Okay. do. Yeah, so anyway, all my crap is here. Want to get a hold of me or hire me for something. Here we go. Okay, I remember how this goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half-a-bee, philosophically, must ipso facto half not be. But half the bee has got to be vis-a-vis its entity. Do you see? But can a bee be said to be, or not to be, an entire bee, when half the bee is not to be, due to some ancient injury? Singing, la-ti-da, 1, 2, 3, Eric the Half-a-Bee, Eric the Half-a-Bee. Oh, that's terrible. Let's try that again. La-ti-da. It's in a really low key for me, that's the problem. La-ti-da, 1, 2, 3. Oh, and that's with me already raising the key. Here we go. I'm going to raise it even more. La-ti-da. There we go. Okay, I'm going to do the whole thing over. That was crap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half the bee philosophically must this perhaps half not be, but half the bee has got to be vis-a-vis its entity. Do you see? But can a bee be said to be or not to be an entire bee when half the bee is not to be due to some ancient injury? Singing, la-ti-da, 1, 2, 3, Eric the Half-a-Bee, Eric the Half-a-Bee. Is this wretched demi-bee half asleep upon my knee? Some freak from a menagerie. No, it's Eric the Half-a-Bee. Fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-dee, Eric the Half-a-Bee. Ho-ho-ho, tee-hee-hee, Eric the Half-a-Bee. I love his hive employee, dissected accidentally. One summer afternoon by me, I love him carnally. He loves him carnally. Yes, semi-carnally. Cyril Connolly? No, semi-carnally. Cyril Connolly. So there it is. I butchered that. I guess it's... Oh, I even had a picture for that one. Oh, man. Come on. I'm going to put the picture up because it's really cute. I got to take all my advertising down. Where is it? Oh, totally messed that up. There. Isn't that cute? I found that on the internet. Yeah, so that's... Go back. Imagine me singing that song well and then with the background with the bee on it. Just put that all together in your memories, and then when you think back upon the show, you'll go, oh, he did a really good job on that. Okay, well, thank you. That was it for today. Oh, heck, I'm exactly on time. I'm trying to pretend this is a show, so do 1 hour. And looks like I'm exactly on time. So I'll see you next week. If anyone has a last-minute question, I can answer a last-minute question. Everyone else, you can just leave. You can leave the room. You know, most of this is done. Yeah, 3 p.m. for the big Arrogant Worms gathering on the internet. And I'm running the tech. So, oh my God, I hope it works. We did a tech run. Things seem to work. I'm not totally convinced, but anyway, 3 p.m. We'll just hope it friggin' works. That's for sure. It'll be on all these same 3 channels because it's going through my computer. So it'll be on exactly like this. It'll be on the Twitch. It'll be on the Arrogant Worms YouTube and the Arrogant Worms Facebook. Yeah. So thank you for coming out. I'll see you all later. And like you said, you can find all the previous episodes on YouTube and on Facebook, but I don't know how you do that. It's in Facebook somewhere. I just don't know how you find this stuff on Facebook. Yeah. I'll see you all later. I'm going to say goodbye. Eventually I'm going to have credits. That's the next thing I'm going to do. I'm going to do credits. Although right now it's just me credited. I could do interviews now. I figured that out. I might do an interview next week. Oh, did FNAF say he was the expert on this? Is that right? Huh. Maybe I'll bring FNAF on next week. Because I figured the tech out finally. So FNAF, maybe you'll be my guest on the show next week. Was that you who said that, or was it someone else? God, I got to get a new brain. If anyone knows, if it's on Kijiji or something, people selling brains for cheap. Anyway, okay. Oh yeah, hell yeah? Okay. That was you. Okay, well, yeah. We're going to have you on as guest next week, FNAF, because I figured the tech out finally. I finally got around to it. Okay, I've been dragging. I was going to end it exactly 1 hour. Now I'm going to 1 hour and 1 minute. Okay, I'll